Today is September 1st, and I'm here with Linda Fisher, September 1st, 2009. And for the first time in 6 years, Linda was tested for autoimmune hepatitis, and for the first time in 6 years, the test was negative. Linda, I am so proud of you, but this is a journey you've been on for most of this year. You came here about 6 weeks ago, but that was mid-July. But you had started this journey earlier this year, and I wanted you to just share your testimony, if you would, a little bit with us.
Okay. I've been praying and asking God to show me how to get off of the drug that I'm on for this autoimmune hepatitis. And a chiropractor from Kansas, actually, or not Kansas, Wisconsin, came into our lives, my daughter and I, and got me interested in changing the way I eat. Now, I'd been telling him that I'd been trying to get off of this drug for a long, long time and didn't know how. And he put me in contact with a specialist, naturopath in Australia, and who's a specialist who specializes in the liver. And she got me on a food program and a supplement program. And for the first time in 6 years, I am in the normal range on my liver enzymes, and everything looks great. So hopefully in the next few years, I'll be able to get off of that drug that has many side effects.
Okay, now that is awesome. And when you first came here, I was so impressed because you were coming here really to further improve your health. And really, we've only made one nutritional change with you, adding a thyroid herb to help you continue healing. But you made a lot of changes through this naturopath. Tell me some of the dietary changes you made starting the beginning of this year.
Dietary was got away from all processed foods, no salt, no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, as much organic as possible, and juice 3 times a day, what's called a green juice, which is a lot of lettuces and endives and Granny Smith apple, and there's many components to it. Green pepper, but I do that 3 times a day, and a lot of legumes and beans and fresh vegetables, and no dairy, no eggs, water. Let's see. Chicken twice a week, fish once a week, red meat once a week. But mostly vegetables, fresh vegetables as much as possible, and beans, legumes, and rice, whole grain rice.
And this was a radical change from
Very radical.
your typical American diet.
Right.
And how long did it take once you started implementing these changes before you felt good? You started feeling better?
I started feeling better in about 2 weeks.
Good. But those first 2 weeks were tough.
The first 2 weeks were the hardest, and that was coming off the salt, because I loved salt. I put salt on everything. And the artificial sweeteners, because I put sweet and low in tea and all that. So I don't drink tea anymore, don't drink coffee anymore. I do herb tea from time to time, which is okay. The first 2 weeks were the hardest, but after that, it just, and then I lost 20 pounds as a side effect. Which
and you weren't even trying, were you?
Wasn't even trying.
That is awesome. And your energy levels compared to...
Totally.
So the first time in really more than 6 years, you feel
I feel
tremendous.
wonderful.
And what does your medical doctor say?
They think I'm a little strange for this program, to be honest with you, but they told me, my internist told me, she said, you are the boss of your treatment, we will support you. And my liver specialist just shook his head and said, okay, we'll support you.
And this is unusual for them to see this. They don't see these results become negative.
I don't think so. And I think over a period of time, I'll win them over.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing with me. I'm so proud of you.
You're welcome. Thank you.